Hello everybody. Today inshallah we will show you how the new platform which is called edujeel is working, and in this video we will see everything in detail about this platform. First of all, I'd like to show you the main page of the platform. As you can see here, this is the kind of definition for what's edujeel. It's an integrated educational and entertainment digital platform that stimulates students' learning using advanced gamification systems. So we can say that we have something which is very, very new in this platform, which is integrating learning with playing and gamification. If you look here, you will find a simple idea about this. Also, you can look here for the coherent system that we are making in this platform, which is suited the teacher's needs and easy to use, of course. Also, I'd like to tell you about how can a teacher join the platform. First of all, as a teacher, you can join this platform through these steps. You can create your account and create your class and share also class code with your students, and you start the journey of learning through gamification. We will show you the interface of the platform in a simple way, and then we will go to the student and show you how can a student join also in 4 simple steps. Okay, as you can see here. Also, we have some kind of features for a very, very exciting application which is called Snowly, and here are some of the features of this application. For example, we have the homework and assignment, classmate challenging, also information and IQ games, etc. I'd like just to remind you of something, that the Snowly app is only for the students, not for the teacher, because the students is the one who will play. The teacher can join the platform, as you can see on the screen now. Also, the student can download the application through App Store or Google Play on his device. As a teacher, you can create a new account. So if you'd like to join the edujeel as a teacher, you can just write your email and of course your password and the confirmation of the password, and then you register. Now let's go and have a look on the interface of the teacher. If we look here, we will find My Classroom button, which indicates the classes that the teacher has done or has created. And also we have the Start New Session from here. Also you can add educational content from this button. For creating the classroom, you have to click here, and for changing the name of the teacher or the teacher's data, you can enter here and change whatever you like. Okay. Also, if you want to contact or have a kind of any further information, you can contact the WhatsApp of the co-founder of the platform. You will find his number here on the WhatsApp. These classes have been created before, and now we are gonna create a classroom together. Okay. You can just enter the name here of your classroom. For example, the Foxes. Okay. And then you choose the level, which is, for example, 5th primary grade. You have a lot of levels, of course, here. Okay. And then you go to the subject and choose one. Arabic, English. Of course, we will choose English. And then you can change the avatar or the logo of the class by clicking on the image or the photo, and then you create your classroom. So now let's go to the content of this interface. Look here, you have the code of the class and this button for closing the class or opening the class, as you can see here. This is the code that you're going to share with your students. This is how to start a new session, and we will start a new session together, of course. And this button, as we said before, for adding educational content. For this button, which is more, you can update your classroom if you want to make any kind of update. You can print the QR for the students that they are going to use in order to enter your class with this QR, with this code that is created here or generated here. Look, English language class code. This is the code. This is for the App Store, and this is for the Play Store, and this is the application logo. Okay. So one more thing that I'd like to tell you, that these QR is for the application, not for the class. So the student, when he scan the QR code, he will have the application to be uploaded on his device. But the code is for entering the class. Back again to the class. For the class, you can add new student for the class. Just like this, you can enter his name, for example, Jack, and then you add, and so on, adding more and more. One more student, you can add John, and you can add another student name, for example, Jane. Okay, here. Also, you can add new grade column. Okay, but before we add the new grade column, I just want to show you the other two columns that we have already on the platform. We have the Snowly assignments here, and we have the educational content here. If you would like to add one more column, you have to press here or click here and add and title and give the, for example, the tests. Okay, and you add the score, and then you add your new column. You can add one more column, for example, tasks, which is out of 10, for example. Then add it here. Now you're designing your grading system. If we have a look on the interface that we can see now, we will find the names of your students, and each name has 3 lines. These lines indicate the level of the student. The green color indicates that this student is advanced, and if you have it in yellowish, which is intermediate, and the red one is for the beginners. Okay, so for example, this student here, Ahmed, is classified or categorized as an advanced one, but this student is categorized as a beginner student. And of course, this will help you when you design your own worksheets or your own activities for making some kind of differentiation between your students, which will be very amazing for you to give them the activity that suits his level, of course. Now, let's go to see how can we start a new session. Of course, you will click here. Then this interface will appear in front of you. You will have the classrooms that you created before. Let's have, for example, grade 6 B. Okay. You can add the students to your groups. You can divide them into 3 groups, for example. Okay. It's easy to add the students. Just click here and move. Click and move. Just simple like this. It's very easy. Now you added your students to the groups, and this is, of course, a very good way to make a kind of class management. Okay, whenever you have such groups, it will help you to control the class. You can give these groups, of course, you can give names by clicking here on this and write, for example, the tigers. Okay. Also, you can give your session a title, for example, reading session or reading class, whatever name according to your plan. You can use the groups from the previous class. Once you started the session, the information are kept here and registered. I will click on the start session now, and now you have the interface of the session. If we have a look on the interface of the class now, we'll find the names of the groups. Here, you will find the timer. You can make it bigger by clicking on enlarging sign. Also, you can give stars to your groups from here. Okay, or you can give an X for bad behavior. Click here on this group, you can add some stars for them. Also, you can go here and add some more. Okay. As much as you can. You have to click here to give them the stars or the X's. Of course, this design of the style of rewarding the students is done in a very attractive way, in a very tricky way as well. Because if we looked at this ball, we will find a lot of stars, but we didn't know how many are they, or the number, or the accurate number of them. So the students are eager to know their level or their marks. That's why we made it in this way. You can also display the student's name, as you can see here. Okay. You can also select students randomly here. All the class or even the groups. Let's go to all the class, for example. So Ahmed is supposed to answer the question, or you can give him some kind of instruction. Okay. We can also have random selection for any one of the groups. Let's go for the foxes. So Khalid Yusuf is gonna be selected from the group of foxes. Okay. This is the sound. This is the sound, which means some kind of alert, okay, or giving attention to the students. This sign here, it's coming soon, of course, will pin the interface to the taskbar in order to show, for example, your PowerPoint or something like this that you are using in the class. Now, if you would like to finish your session, your class has ended, so you will click on this button, finish session. You have to calculating, sorry. And it's done by itself, automatically. You see how much enthusiasm the students will have when they see their stars or their grades or their results here in front of each group. And then finally you end the session and reward your students by this very exciting one. So the winning groups are the foxes for the first place, the tigers for the second place, and the lions for the third place. And you have much enthusiasm in your class, of course. Okay. The group that wins the session will get a gift in the application. Now let's go to the most important thing, which is adding educational content. You will click on this button. You will have three things to be done. Creating a post, which is something like an advertisement, for example. You can create a video by adding a URL from the YouTube. You can create your assignment by adding your own questions. Okay, let's go one by one. For creating the post, you will have to write the title of the post, for example, task number 1. Okay, you will choose the classroom, for example, this one. Here you can get started directly if you click this button. You can also set your time for starting by selecting the calendar. Okay, and choosing, for example, tomorrow at that time, and the end time maybe tomorrow as well, but you can change the time limit from here. Okay, and then you click the tick sign. You can write a description for your task. For example, please write a summary for the story that we read in the class, for example. And then you create the post. Oh yeah, you have to change this one. Okay, now you create your post. The newest thing that you do should be come first here. As you can see, if you click here, you will find it like this. Since you created your post, you can also have a kind of options. Make a copy of this post. You can extend the duration, change, of course, the duration, or you can even delete it if there's something wrong went with it. Go back again to the add educational content. You have here to create a video, the same procedure, the title, the classroom, end time, start time, description, and the URL of the video. Of course, it's taken from the YouTube, and of course, be careful when you get that URL for cybersecurity. The final thing is the assignment. The assignment could be created like this. And here is something which is very incredible. The differentiation, the advanced, the middle, the weak, or the beginners. So you can design your questions according to the levels of your students. Okay, so you can write the title, of course, of the activity that you're going to do for your classroom. You can say, for example, the story. And then you choose the classroom. And then you start date as usual, as we've done before, and also the end date, and then the description of the task or the assignment. One more thing that you should be accustomed to or familiar with is adding the new questions. For this choice, you have a very excellent thing, which is duplicating the question to make it easier for the teacher not to write everything. He can copy something that's repeated or something for, so you can duplicate the question if you do it. So you enter the question here, for example, how many tasks have been done by the main character of the story you can also change the word character, it's misspelled. Okay, add the question mark, and then this question will go to whom? For the advanced, for the middle, or for the weak? If you click here, you will choose all the students. You can only choose advanced, you can only choose middle, or both. It's up to you. According to the level of your students, will go directly to the student. Okay? And then you add the correct answer. Here, answer 1, answer 2. You can add one more if you like. For example, how many tasks? Let's say 4, and then 5, and finally 6. Now your question is ready. You can post it. You can add another question, and so on. And the process goes on very easy for the teacher and never takes time.